Sorry, welcome tonight. My name is Medas Falijimo, team leader of Plan B Express. I think at this point in time, I need to just give us a highlight of, course, from the intro. If you in the intro we had just now about Plan B, we are meant for educations to direct people, show people how to explore the financial market, global financial market. And probably I'll just take us around because we've been fed with so many things that have destroyed a lot of people that ought to have gone far in this space. But because of misrepresentations, and so if you're here tonight for the first time, maybe you're invited by a friend, you're here tonight for the first time. If today is your first time of attending our meeting, just type 111 on the chat box, and so we can flow together. If you're the first day of your, today is your first day of attending this meeting, yeah, you could just type 111 on the chat box, and then we can take you on a ride. Okay. Okay. I want to see so that we know how to flow together. It's very important. So if you're the first time if you are coming in for the first time to this platform, just type 111 on the chat box, and so that we can flow together. Now, we want to take us around on one thing before we move ahead, look at, okay, what do we expect in the market this week? And of course, what approach should we apply? Of course, it's independent. So we're not a financial advisor, okay? We educate, enlighten people, and then it's a choice of people to actually pick the informations or the educations or, learn more and to help themselves out of this space as much as possible. All right, so let me quickly share the page with us, and so we know what we do, and so with a summary in a picture form. Now, this is Plan B. We have an ecosystem. I talked about the new trend, skills training, and digital marketing, affiliate marketing, hybrid farming, healthy lifestyle, family life orientation, educational research and career development, and actually e-commerce. Then looking at the crypto arena, basic to learn the basic, intermediate, advanced, masterclass. And you have other areas, aspect of Signal Forum, the Build With Me Premium, the private mentorship. And of course, today, Sunday, we have weekly updates. And of course, we have a group for that. It's free. So don't let anyone lie to you, because I think it's high time. We let people understand the culture of Plan B. Plan B is not an investment scheme. Neither do we, take money from people to invest on their behalf. We show people how to go about doing it by themselves, okay? So then we have the crypto portfolio building management or strategy, robotic hybrid, tokenized stock trading, low gem research methodology, then Plan B, Flexi, and then we have the FOREX market. Now, the cash flow system, we have aspects of passive reward opportunity, which, purely decentralized, of course. And then we have the DeFi games income staking project, yield farming project, affiliate system, active residual reward system, and the FOREX opportunity. Then, of course, we have the Plan B Marketplace Connect. This will be unveiled to us much over time. Now, why are we showing us this? So that because if you take a walk to Plan B office in Port Harcourt and somebody is trying to drag you into unnecessary things, you should be pre-informed and be aware that we don't dabble into collecting money from people and then promising we're going to be handling it for you. And so if anyone approach you and says from Plan B, and then taking your money and trying to, so a Superman, that person is actually not from Plan B. So that would be a woven woman scheme. So let's be careful. And so we have been getting some feedback from the practices of people around that. Then in online, if anyone chatted with you and say it's from Plan B, come and this is what we do and all of that. So you have to be very careful. All right, so quickly now, those, if you're new, and then of course, we're still going to be getting to a lot of things. I quickly want us to understand something very importantly as we move forward. is the aspect of, we said you can be making $1 per minute. And people do not still understand. And so the global financial instruments and emerging economy, the forex market, the stock market, and the cryptocurrency. So you can call this guy emerging economy. Don't be deceived, it's an emerging economy, okay? Now, this is an emerging economy. There are so many emerging economy, but of course, this is what piques our interest. So this is not an emerging economy, this is an established economy, right? Established economy, and of course, which we know is a market, and then this is an established economy. And now I always tell people, this is an established economy, and I call it established, right? And the most, right? And the most organized. The most organized, right? The most organized participant, let's take that way. Right, so please get this, I needed us to understand. Most time people come around when you are telling them what they need to understand in the financial market is beyond what the jamboree you are listening to, you attend seminars and all of that. Now, this is an emerging economy, and the less mature, and the less mature, more disorganized, right? More disorganized, and characterized with heavy scam, right? Scams, or you call it Ponzi schemes. So this is the less matured, more disorganized, and characterized with heavy scams. Fortunately, that's where we major, cryptocurrency. Now, because why I have to let us understand all of these aspects the further. The forex market is the largest, among this instrument, the largest, but more complex, more complex, right? So more complex, so this is more complex, right? So it's the largest, more complex. Why? Because of larger interest, larger interest. So understand this, so that you are coming into the business of larger interest by bigger participant, So bigger participants. So these participants are institutions, So bigger participants, like we have the hedge funds managers and the participants, the global financial market, financial institutions, capitalists, and all of that. However, here is heavy, more organized investors are here, right? So, but these are already established big businessmen, right, who have enough fund and just want to have a growth, So please, while I'm teaching all this, for some of us, especially in the part of Nigeria, many persons who works in government parastatals, some private companies, maybe oil servicing companies in Nigeria, most of them were introduced to stock, but unfortunately, there was no what we call proper orientation and mentorship. So there was no proper orientation and mentorship. So people were just out of a kind of impulse introduction. Everybody buys stock and all of that. So that's why you ask anybody, even in the world today, let me use Nigeria as a case study, approach anyone, do you invest in stock? Nah, I will never. For what? There's nothing in stock. I can never invest in stock. I lost my money in 2008 financial market, global financial crisis. So for that, to them, there is nothing in stock, so that's the narrative they understand, because they were being introduced on impulse, and then there was no orientation, and of course, no mentorship, all right? So with that, they felt that there's nothing in stock. So the bottom line, the motive of stock is to grow money or provide what we call security, security. So that's why people want to evaluate companies that are giant. So if you get this understanding, some of those funny schemes that are lying to you that we have our stock listed, or we're going to be listed in New York Stock Exchange, in NASDAQ. you cannot even get such company listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange. So let alone to say, you know, global financial, you know, stock markets, you know, from US, and then the company is going to be listed there. Now, for every security that are going to be listed on the stock market, you know, there are rudiments and routine it passes through. And I can tell you some of those informations are like occultic information, if I'm permitted to use those language. What do I mean by that? That is very secretive information that are not meant for common people on the street, let alone to make it available on air. It's not possible. You can't see a company that's about to, you know, working on it to be cabals that will have access to all of those things before, you know, the company will have IPO and all of that. So now I'm just saying this so that you understand why do we marry these three together and why do we major here, right? We major here, but we marry the three together. And I can tell you there are new innovations around the stock market. I've been in the stock market for many years, all right, even though just on my own, my Paplo and all of that. So this is the problem when people come in to want to make money, especially you want to help your economy, because we deal much on personal economy. So in Plan B, we are much interested in personal economy against, right, personal economy against corporate economy, okay? So against corporate economy. So now this is the problem we have. So people come around, and when you know they want to do business, the chances are there that they will tell you they want to start with the forex market, because there are some big lies people have told them that the easiest place to start is forex, that because you can start with $50. Now, please, I'm not a financial advisor. For anyone to really say he wants to be in the forex market, the minimum, that's manageable minimum, should be like $1,000. And I will explain to you, I'm not going to elaborate on this. If you want more detail on, you know, what we call the act of investing in the forex market, the stock market, and the crypto market, then you need tutorship. You need to really be tutored to understand it. So the minimum to manage is actually $1,000. That's, if not, the best minimum in this forex market is $3,000. Yes, and why? Anyone who tells you anything less than $1,000 in forex market, that should be gambling. Because why? The what we call the risk management and all of that, the better the fund, the easier the risk management control and the tools you use. So now you now see why you are being invited to some platform and they say put $50, $100. Of course, by the time 1 million people put $50 on a platform, you should know how much those guys are going to rake. So I will say put $50. So $50 multiplied by 1 million people, that should be $50 million, so if I'm not mistaken. So, this is 1, 2, 3. Come on, that's crazy. Yeah, so that's $50 million. So it was easy for them to cash out. So understand this. So down. So is it that it's bad to go into forex market? No. It's the largest, the oldest, is the biggest, yeah, but more complex. But you can make a lot of crazy money in it. But it takes you crazy efforts too. So, but the good thing in our community in Plan B is that we have tools that even when you do not know much, but please correct this impression. When I tell you, you do not need to know anything, that's not true. You need to know basic and what we call routine system, so that when there are issues call upon, you need to know how to go about the action to be taken. So we have system in Plan B that we partnered with, and then either you know much, or either you know anything about, you know, where to buy, how to buy, and when to buy. You do not need to know that, but of course, navigation is expected of you. And so that's what makes it easier. And then some people can be on the forum and felt that that's how easy the forex market could be. But along the line, if you refuse to get the basic orientation, when there are, you know, issues, maybe market fluctuations or what we call usual DD in the market, not only forex peculiar, every market has a DD, what we call the drawdown. And if you do not have basic orientation, you will be under pressure. Yeah. So that the stock market, in fact, is a crazy market that both local and international, the way at which is rebranding is big and many people do not understand. Okay, then we have the cryptocurrency. I've said the less mature, the most disorganized, characterized with heavy scams. It's easy for any funny scheme to just wake up any day and then set up platforms and start reaping money from people. Now, people even thought that the Nigerian stock market is dead. Let me quickly show something. I'm sure somebody was here. I was just checking one stock that somebody needed money to sell in, I think was it last month? And the market was at $110 Naira per stock and eventually got to 120. And I think the person sold us in. Don't sell all, just keep some, because looking at the market we're just taking a new move. I'm not sure it's more than 2 months, or just say 2 months or 3 months. And right now, look at the same stock I'm just talking about. It just had another great move already now, which I'm just watching. This stock came down to see as low as 108, but as at that time it was 110. And so from 110 up until where it is now, as I was following the stock from, that was January this year or so, December, January this year was just there. Then there you are, it's about 60%. Now listen, why we say for security. Now imagine somebody who had kept maybe just 2 million naira or 3 million naira in that stock, since January, or let's say 10 million naira, because he's just looking for security of his money. So 10 million naira, and then he has done just 50% in 6 months. So that's 5 million naira. Why? These are stocks that people can keep for as long as 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and all of that. Why? Because it's going to be taking dividend and then taking bonus, as it were. So this, like just buy to resell, is just an advantage, an upper hand for people who really understand how the market works, right? So the same stock, that's the same financial market or the stock market, people felt that it's not working, yeah? So you could see the same stock from 20, this is, okay, 75 naira from 2021, September. So I'm up here. So May 2022. So 2021, September, not even May 2022. So less than 1 year, yeah. So you are looking at about 140 something percent, about 150% or thereabout for it. I'm just, trying to let us know something. This 159% in a year. And there you are, somebody had kept how much naira? 10 million naira into that, and is doing 150% of it. So 150% because of swap and all of that. So let's just say 140%. So 10 million naira, 100% is another 10 million naira. That's 4 million, is 14 million naira. Now, and you can imagine for that period of a year, the dividend he has gotten and all of that. Now, I'm just sharing all of this, excuse me, so that you change your orientation about when it has to do with the financial market and why you need to get basics, why you need to understand basics. In the same vein, I was still discussing with somebody, and which I'm very sure Mr. CNN is on board. I was chatting with him yesterday of somebody's talk, and he didn't know. And when we're now talking, that's why we say education is very important. While we're just talking about stocks and all of that, we mentioned this same Nigerian stock, Transcorp, and I think I've done 2 trips on Transcorp already, yeah, within 2 months, thereabout, and I was surprised Transcorp is going to hit about 4 naira to 5 naira if care is not taken. Now, but that's the same Nigeria stock or the stock market, people feel it's not good. I'm taking this bit by bit for you to understand when you come into crypto, understand basic, fly away from all of those jargon people are trying to, make believe people are saying, oh, It's too slow. Why will I buy this? It's not going to give me the money I'm looking for and all of that. So you just need to learn how to build wealth. And why I always love to use stock market to explain understanding wealth building for people is that you go to seminars and presentations on Ponzi scheme, crypto MLM, Forex ROI platforms, and they'll be referencing Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and all of these people. But none of these people got involved in Ponzi scheme. Their company were not Ponzi scheme structure. There were service-oriented companies. There were product available companies. There were technology innovations and all of that company, Tesla and all of the like. None of them created, network marketing structure or, an ROI system. None of them did that. So, but you will attend. So you can now see why I said this guy, finally, it has broke the resistance of some of you who understand what we're talking about in the market has done, and then finding a way up again. So for me, I'm looking at range of 5 Naira, give and take. That's not the financial advice anyway. So over time, and then imagine when we saw and broke out here, I think I first bought 1 point something Naira, and then sold at 3 Naira thereabout, and waited and collected at, so I actually collected at, I think 2 point something, and came down the more, and then we just, okay, let's add some fractions. And then when it crosses, I think 2.6 Naira again. And there we are now. Okay, yeah, 2.6 Naira sales somewhere here. So it came to 2.5, but already bought at about 2.6 Naira thereabout. And there you are now, 2.6 Naira is already at 3.49, so about 3.5, from 2.6, that was about just last month, yeah, May, you can see, May, all right, May. So understand that stock's not the thing you trade frequently. It's because probably we understand the know-how it needs, and then that's why we're taking advantage of it like this. So imagine last month, the same stock market, people do not believe that anything happened there. This is 36% of this. I haven't done 100% within whatever time that we did, where we bought from and sold up and stuff like that. Now, this is another stock. This is a local stock, not even international stock. Now, why I'm showing us all of this is this. Coming into the online business, please, we need to disabuse your mind that online is not a scam. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme and all of that. So coming into crypto, when you have the perspective, in fact, if you understand the dimension of the stock market, you will have better understanding and you will love to build your crypto just like in the stock or the commodity market. So coming into the crypto, so it's all about you to understand the phenomenon. And I will always tell people, now let me just quickly look at Bitcoin, where are you going to? And perhaps, we can now tell ourselves some fact and what you need to look up to and how you have to treat your business, as normal conventional business. The advantage you do have is that even when you lose all the money, if you can build your basics, you can always rise. And that's the advantage you have over other people who are going to be doing conventional business. So people who are doing conventional business, once they lose out, they do not have any opportunity to easily build up. Okay, I love this guy. This guy, DSY have been dealt with, it's so lovely, because the guy has really dealt with us. You see that the DXY told us that this is like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency husband. When it's going if it's going left, you have to deal with the crypto market to go right. So if it's going right, it has to deal with the crypto market to go left. And that was what it dealt with Bitcoin, since how many times now? And Bitcoin now finding its way and all of that. So, but we cannot just rejoice yet because it have so much support. But what I want to experience is to have a long sideways movement for DXY. If not, we will still have it problematic. So to see Bitcoin maybe up to $20,000. So, but you can see that it has actually dealt with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin now finding its way up. So, but this is the challenge. For the fact that Bitcoin rally up does not mean that we are not still back. So we're just taking it down. A kind of move recently for Bitcoin, having touched down up to $24,000 or something. Yeah, up to $24,000 or thereabout. So, sorry, I'm not doing any technical analysis for you, just to, show you the dimension. Now, and then you should have a mindset of what we are doing probably. So now looking at Bitcoin, so you can see that we can still drop down. So for the fact that we rally up, just like we rally up here, and then it will still, look at the trajectory, if I go by daily time frame, you see that we are not out yet. We're still down. So I'm not going to be surprised if this new week we enter to, and then maybe get up to 26,000, 26,800. No, yeah, 26,000. Let me search, sorry. 26,000. My gosh. Okay, so maybe 26,800 or 26,900, and then we flap down again, or we just continue to create a range market. Now, this is the challenge most people have. When you come into the market or you come into the crypto and you think that the only thing you should do with the crypto is just to be scalping, you can be frustrated. That's the truth. Now, the market is not predominantly dependent, just like the stock market. They get people have hazard information and education, not even education. They just, hey, buy stock. They just bought. And why? Warren Buffett bought stock many years back, and he become a millionaire now. The best you can do while you're working, just make sure you have stock, just have stock. Yeah, you can buy stock, and you do not have basic orientation of what's happening about the stock. The company wind up, and you do not know that. In fact, some broker messed up and they got out of the market, or they get frozen, and you don't know. And just to wake up one day and everybody say, oh, I become a millionaire because I invest in stock. And you say, yeah, to have a stock. And you go to check, and they tell you, oh, this company has folded up and all. That's just an instance. Somebody who was a shareholder to Savannah Bank and different companies in Nigeria that have collapsed, or even international company like the Silver Bank that collapsed, sometime. So what happened? Because you do not have basic info. Nobody asked you to become an analyst or a professional or to become, an economist. No, you do not need to do that, but you just need to have basic information. So this, in the same vein, people now have bought into some stock and never pay attention. And of course, the stockbroker never gets you any information back. And later, when you just come, you discover that the stock you bought at what maybe, as at the time you were buying, that was the time people were cashing out. They've used you to cash out, and you bought a stock at 25 Naira, for instance. And then they have cashed out and the stock went back to 50 cent, 50 kobo. And at 50 kobo, you came back, oh my gosh, I bought this stock. Meanwhile, when you actually even bought, you are buying at the wrong time, number one, and even still leap up to $30-something or Naira, but you never pay attention. And why the orientation was very poor, because they told you somebody bought stock and become a millionaire for that. You just tell you any stock, you buy into it. So Bitcoin, so don't celebrate yet. So I'm not even comfortable. So before I can say Bitcoin, it has a long way to go. So for us to so I'm not going to be surprised to see Bitcoin, get up to 26,800, 26,900 thereabout, and then collapse down again to continue. Anywhere we go, it doesn't matter. So what matters is that we're players in the system, and you understand what to do per time. And it's on that note we said, I look at what I said, and I'm going to go quickly tonight, and I'll wrap up. Look at what I said here. I am still making money daily, even if the markets are down. Very simple. And I say Evergreen makes purely passive and decentralized income for me on the average of 15 to 40% monthly. So it means I have diversification into, this is the Forex angle. So do I actually need, I trade Forex, but I'm not a scalper in Forex. I swing, I can open a position and be there for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And I've been waiting for a particular instrument for more than 3 weeks or 1 month before buying into it. Yeah. And so, but you are, I'm going to die. When will I make money to feed my family? Listen, and I will tell you one hard truth. If all you are struggling now is how to feed your family, right? And you have been doing that for many years, and it's not just working. Can I tell you the hard truth? The hard truth is this: let the hunger deal with them for once, so that you sacrifice and face to build your personal economy. It's very important. If it's your family, why I don't like, Felix is telling us to put money into, how can I wait to buy an asset or buy into an instrument, waiting for 1 month? Wouldn't hunger have killed my family before 1 month? So if I enter the market 1 month, I take another 1 month to wait, and wait, what if the market have a drawdown, and wait another month? So I'm going to use 3 months to wait for an instrument. And who knows, if at the end of the day, I may not even earn in profit. So that's where the problem comes in. Yeah, that's why you need to sacrifice once and for all. Okay? So this is a diversification. Next, we have, I said Endotech, AI crowdfunding. And some of us have been there, we're disappointed and all of that. Along the line, this guy start making headway, and then we still have diversification into it. I'm just sharing now, so that if you're in our forum, we have been sharing all of these. I discover one thing again. Some friends who invited you to Plan B may be engrossed by this so-called, just merely talking much about platform that has to do with referral bonuses. And that's the advantage you have if you personally attend meetings by yourself. So that when you have your friend who invited you to Plan B, and he's just talking so much about the one that has to do with referral bonuses and all of that, you should be able to ask, what about this one? All right? Because not everything we talked about, how those referral bonuses and all of that. Now, but there are two different things. If you look at what we said here, we don't talk so much about network marketing, even though we train, it's part of our training schedule to train people the culture of network marketing. Now, but I can say this for free. Yeah, people love network marketing. I mean network, not affiliate marketing, because there are two different things. There's an affiliate, there's a network marketing. Network marketing is called the multi-level marketing, MLM. Now, predominantly, any company that's an MLM company and does not have a retailable product is a scam. So that's why you see that MLM companies predominantly are much into those ones that retail products, maybe predominantly more of all those nutritional supplement companies. So all these companies, like a product must move out of the warehouse, and you have the energy, like myself, I do not have the energy, right? So those companies tend to stay. Why? Because they provide service or product that people, retail out and continue to build the network structure over time. Not that they don't do foul play, they do that, but you can predominantly, okay, this is a product. But when it has to do with cryptocurrency, Forex ROI system, you're just deceiving yourself. That's the truth. I've been there. This is not my 1 year, this is not my 2 years, this is not my 3 years. I've been wounded, I've seen a lot. So if I'm still deceiving myself at this point, that means wickedness to the highest order. Yeah, fine. People will say, hey, we make money, doesn't matter. Even the Forex market is risky. People are still losing money in Forex. It's better you lose money while you are trying to make money than you waste money while you are deceiving yourself and kill another person. Because if you now, people trading Forex, if I always tell people, the earlier you blow your account in Forex market, the better for you. Because to tell you the truth about the market, If you're gambling and you're still making it and you've not blown account, you wouldn't learn. So while trying to learn, you blow account, is a good loss. While trying to learn over and over, you hit stop loss, is a good loss. That is an art of mastering the market properly. Yeah. So, but why coming in, you have not learned, and all you're doing is from one Ponzi scheme to another, you waste your money again, year in, year out, and then you say, all risk na risk after all. Even the forex market, people lose money. Did I not bought coin? Lunar Classic went away with my money. Is it not risky? Yeah, you know that you invested and then you couldn't get out your money, but that's more better than you got your money and all this ROI, we're going to be paying you so percentage and you lose money. It's crazy. So we have farming on Utron, on WIGOSWAP, and other related farming and staking. Now, listen, now what I have to show this is this. We have WIGOSWAP, all right? We have Utron, not Mavi. So please understand this, not Mavi, but Utron. Yeah, so Utron, where I have to let you know. Now, a lot of people would not love to hear about the Utron farming. Number one, people who are network marketers who are building network marketing around Utron or Mavi, so they would not want you to understand the farming. Perhaps many of them do not understand anything about the farming of Utron. Yeah, but if you're really coming into the space of crypto to be an investor and to make money, to be independent and be flexible, you perhaps wouldn't want to patronize much of. It's not as if it's wrong to build an affiliate. Now, but when you want to build an affiliate, learn how to build flexible affiliate that provides services that render, product and deliver to people, that people maximize their fund, not buying packages. Okay? Yeah, now, if you look at it, people who are in Plan B, I gave an instruction last week, or last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, that everybody should go to their backend and some of the account we have in our backend to go and remove the auto stake of their token. They should go back to their back office, remove all of those auto staking platforms, auto staking futures on their Mavi. Now, why did I say so? That's my sentiment anyway. Now, am I envisaging that something bad is going to happen to Mavi? No. Then what really happened? Number one, in Plan B, we don't love compelling people to just be under, static condition. We love people to come in, invest, and if there are needs for money, yeah, it should be flexible for them to pick out money, right? And not just about running around talking about the marketing. We want people to really be involved, and just like the technology we have today and make things easier, just like the stock now. Now, I was talking with one of our protege yesterday in our training hall in the office that, you have a stock. If you need money, it shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes, depending on your place price to take that offer. It shouldn't take you up to that to liquidate some of the stock, right? Why? Because it has advanced beyond what it used to be. I remember one time in Nigerian stock exchange, they were trying to now push people to go and learn much about blockchain technology and see how to future into the stock market. Why? Because the technology is advancing and it will integrate more people who are just like being blinded about the whole thing before now into, and so for that, people are learning more and getting more exposure. Okay? So with that, you want to learn to how to invest and get more flexible way of entry and exit. All right. So with that, so I told everybody, hey, you know what? Go to your back office and then remove auto stake. Now, please take note, some of you who are on Mavi, and then when I say remove the auto stake, not that those tokens, for instance, if you look at this account now, what was stake was 56,000 pieces of ULX, right? But it was an auto compounding, which has made 115,000. So to you now, you may think that, okay, since it has made 115,000, if I remove the auto stake, for minus 56,000, so let's quickly look at it. So I'm sure someone is learning. So if we remove take out, so let's look at it here. Okay, so 115,000, so let's call it that way, 115,000 pieces. Yeah, so take away 56,000. So you're now looking, oh, I should be able to withdraw 59,000. No, what it means is this, you have locked this already. You can't take this. So you are not going to be earning whatever percentage of daily, which the first year should be 73, but because you compounded is 107, right? So now it's going to be divided by 2. It's going to be 36. So if you look at it now, so anyone that has crossed that 1 year is going to be 36%. So divide the 73, divide, so it's going to be 36% per year. So you are now looking at this way, looking at this way. So what's going to be happening to you is that, let's take the calculator up. So what's going to be happening to you is that 36%. So 36%, yeah, 36% divided by 12, yeah, that's 3% per month. 3% per month. This divided by 30, 0.3, sorry, 3 divided by 30. Sorry about that. 3 divided by 30. So that's 0.1% every day. So if that is the case, 115,000 multiplied by 0.3, that's 0.03, that's 3% per month. That means it's going to be earning 3,450 of the token every month. So divide by 30 days. That's going to be, okay, that's going to be about 115 per day. Am I correct? Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So 3,000, something like that. So when you get to that point, so you get receiving this accrual, right? And remember, that's going to give you back some fractions of the first, I think 30% of this total volume. So you wouldn't even have up to that what we're calculating. So what should I be doing? And I say, you can be doing this way. You can be withdrawing that token, right, into your external wallet. Now, rather than, so let's look at this now. I can just say, I want to withdraw it to my external wallet. So that's all, how many? Here. Okay, 75. So 75. Now, when you withdraw to your wallet, to your external wallet, you want to be farming in. And what's the advantage of farming in? Now, the farming gives you flexible opportunity to bring out the token anytime. And why do I want to bring out the token anytime? Because the price can spike up at any time. Now, because, please listen, when you're coming to the crypto, this is from this aspect of it's a long term. Yes, we agree. You want to build a long term, but be involved to build it by yourself, right? Be involved to build it by yourself. So if this idea of we buy package, and now those marketers are going to use those one, you know, it's a long-term investment, so let your package just be there. No. Long-term investment is that you can be continually playing the game with that long-term investment. You can be going in and coming out while you see, just like, okay, Bitcoin now, Now, you understand that Bitcoin had a cycle now, 4-year cycle. Okay, so let me quickly put this Utron. Sorry, so many Utron everywhere. Okay, 643. If I'm not mistaken, I just hope it's that 503. If it's not correct, check the other ones, Okay, so this is correct. So now this was going to be happening. So at the end of the day, it's going to be coming into the external wallet. So once it comes into external wallet, you can now be farming it, okay? Now look at the advantage of the farming. Now you can be farming with different cryptocurrencies. Okay, here we have the FTM, we have the, all right, we have the Cardano, we have the, all of these. Now, I remember when we start farming with the ULX USDT, we start farming with 300 and something%. And I can tell you that within 6 months, no, within 3 months, because the price was still at 0.01, 0.02, and the growth, organic growth of the price gave us about 500%, if I'm not mistaken. And then the accruer gave another insane money, which we continue to compound. Now, the advantage is this. Anytime we need money, we can liquidate everything and use it. So, but unlike the one in the back office, even if you have $10 million there, you can't liquidate it because you have agreed to just fix it there. I am not saying Mavi will have a problem, but should I have any issues, you cannot do anything. All right? So that's one of the ideas we want people to learn. Now, when we're talking about making $1 per minute is by separating different opportunities this way, right? You have the farming. So I'm just going to run down, have just a few minutes to stop this. So you have the farming, the staking. So now, so Utron, WIGOSWAP, there's so many of them like that. Then you have the DeFi game, like the Drip network. Like some of us who have been on Drip network, it's a DeFi game, meaning, yeah, the token volume itself is, I think, 1 million something. And then what happened? Every token you log there is already logged. And then we derive a strategy that we can build several wallets up. For instance, I remember when we're targeting to be building 100 token wallet because the price was around $170 then. But when the price came down, we said, okay, the target should be, you can be building, right? You can be building each wallet up to 10,000. Now, if I build each wallet to 10,000, down that the price is still in cent, less than $1, so maybe about 32 or 30 cents or thereabout. So if I can build that, what if the price of the token get back up to just $10, right? Just $10. And there you have built several wallets up to 10,000. And you can be making 100 of the token per day, and the coin gets to $10. I'm just using this time. When I do not know, those are speculations and projections. But you are just being reasonable within and being strategic now. So you now say, okay, hey, you know what? I can have so many wallets, now building it up and then connect and I remember, I knew when the price went down very well, about till, let me look at it, to 26 cents. And somebody was asking us, oh, can I buy now? Yada, 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 and all of that. So we knew when that thing went down, okay, so down. Yeah, so look at it. Okay, maybe my timing could have. It went down so crazily to 26 cents or thereabout, and then people bought and add up and continue to compound. So why? So over time, you can comfortably be making maybe average of $100 per day on such project because you have built the momentum on the time when such token was so driply down and all of that. So then it's a building affiliates and all of that. How many? EVULU is there, and I think I saw one update that EVULU now is going to remove the network marketing part on their platform. Then other thing you're expected to be doing is now how to, basically use the free bot on OKEX, on BYBIT, Binance now have joined them. Then you can do timely airdrop. And I said, these are other things I do on my own. Basically, I build my portfolio on legacy coin. I do my hybrid swinging to buy low and sell high on low caps. Then I do my low gems hunting, and then opportunity coins and dust buy to sell, and personal stock investing and all of that. So ladies and gentlemen, it is important. So let me quickly check. There was a coin I was targeting. If it dumped, that I was going to buy and tell us to buy. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not going to be surprised anyway, Bitcoin dumped down this week because it has been trying and creating a range. Sorry. Okay. I type about 3 coins are, well, if I cannot find it, maybe I'll post it. I'll post it on our Telegram, probably before tomorrow, if I can find it. And just about 2 coins I was researching on, well, of bringing it for us to buy into it. So ladies and gentlemen, so investing in the crypto, tools are available and cheaply available for you, just for you to make yourself available. And you do not need to be a pro. Learn to follow basic information and not hype. And please reduce your exposure to some of those pump and dump Telegram platform. They're going to ruin your life. Because most of those guys, they hype and then use you to pump coin and dump on you. And that's why I can tell you for free, I just wish Bitcoin can just come to like 19,000, where you can see a lot of people that will still run away from crypto. They tell you crypto is bad and all of that. But as bad as you think the market is now, I think people can be, without even trading regularly, I've seen people with their diversifications in different, staking, farming and all of that can still be making $100 minimum per day. Yeah. And then you don't say, okay, those people have money. No, they started just like you two, but because they were meticulous and disciplined enough to follow the right path. And I can still tell you that even when the market will be going sideways, you can still be making money even when you are buying low and selling high. So ladies and gentlemen, so it's important, use your exchange platform, leverage on those, there are tools there, and make money for yourself. Okay, yeah, I think, okay, I saw these guys too now that I don't know, they just listed on MXC, and I think that was also pumping them something. Yes, MXC. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Aliyah, I think they just listed, but I didn't know, I was not following. And so another disadvantage that once you're on a platform, maybe you invest on a particular coin, try and be on their forum at some interval, you go back there. So I think they just listed, I don't know. I don't know what was happening. There was just this excess pump. Okay, imagine that excess pump was crazy. Pump from 0.00, that is 205. And pump up to 7 cents. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. So it's always good to follow, updates. And even when you have investment on the platform and the coin presents a buy opportunity, you have little money buy, a pump you can make insane money that will allow you to have, build up to let whatever thing you have in the, like myself, I just recompound my own, all those one we stake in their back end. I think every 6 months it expires, you have to restake or you take it out and sell off. And I think because a lot of people take out and sell off, the price kept dumping. Maybe the company may start a strategy of buying back and all of that. So if you're following update, you can always make money while those things happened and all of that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I think that's enough. Okay. Thank you. Say okay. With dividend of 2.9. Yeah, thank you. Please buying Nigerian stock from energy. Do you still get paid the dividend? If you get paid dividend, depending on how long you live Yeah. So even while you are buying and selling, oh, thank you. CNN have already answered the person. Yes, you get dividend. Even when some of my stock I forgot, that was just fractional value of my stocks that were just there, not too much, like small, just like my nature of buying in crypto, I don't sell everything. And I was still, so I see my MTN, my dividend was coming. Okay. Does this stock also express scarcity like some stocks go scarce when there's much demand, e.g. Transcorp, MTN at some point had scarcity? MTN just pumped now. MTN to just pumped to 270. As our last week was 220 something naira or so. And it just pumped just the same way Transcorp did just now. Yeah, where is this? MTN just pumped to 270 something naira, 274 naira or thereabout. MTN. Okay, so let me just take it up. So, and so please, some of us who are part of wrong messengers to people who have discouraged a lot of people to have missed out, because I'm careful about what I say, the way, you know, the kind of half fake information people passed out. Now, some people who are looking for more relaxed, genuine opportunity that can just help add value to their money. And then because we have done information, and then we go ahead and tell them what is not ideal, and these people missed out. All right. And then the longer throat. Look at the form. Come on, that's crazy. Stock for that matter. You know, and you can see, yeah, 274. Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. So, and since last year, we have been making so much money on MTN stock. I've been making so much money on MTN stock since last year. So much money. I mean, so much money. So much money have been made this last year on MTN stock. That's crazy. That's crazy money made on MTN stock since last year. Okay. Yeah, so Transcorp, okay, thanks very much. Okay. Hosting, still on Telegram is better, sir, along with the CA. I would, some I may not post the CA, so you go and track it by yourself. So any question, anyone? So please, by next month, okay. Very big announcement. We're celebrating Father's Day, and we've decided that we're giving away 60%. That's explosive. I've never had such before. 60%, both private mentorship, Build with Me, all the subscription, 60% giveaway. Either you are renewing or you are just subscribing newly and all of that. So like private mentorship is $5,000. And then if you pay, you're paying 40% of it. That means discounted of 60%. So 5,000, 60% of 5,000 should be $2,600. I'm mistaken. Yeah. So something, or $3,000. That should be $3,000. So if it's a 60%, so let's say $5,000. Oh, sorry. $5,000 multiplied by 0.60, 3,000. So that means it's you're taking it at $2,000, and then the bill with me it's 1.5 yearly. Yeah, so so right, 15,000. So 1.5 yearly multiplied by 0.6. So that's $900. So take away, so you're paying $600. So ladies and gentlemen, that's going on and starts from 12 a.m. tonight until Wednesday 21st or something. Wednesday is the 21st. Wednesday at 12 p.m. Nigerian time. That's when it's going to stop. Then we're going to be at Uyo if you are if you are in Uyo, at the Evron, in Cross River, anywhere, even if you're in Port Harcourt, you can attend it. We're having events in Uyo, and we're going to be at Uyo from Friday. And of course, we're going to be doing some kind of more interactive one-on-one group. Me and Dean of FOREX are going to be there live at Uyo Friday, Saturday, and then we have event with the EVERGREENFFX on Sunday. Well, Friday, Saturday, we'll be attending. Of course, you know where it's for education to enlighten on global financial markets and all of those things to everyone. So you are there, you are within those regions, you have friends there, you have to contact them and then let them be available. By the grace of God, the month of July, we have a lot of programs to occupy. We have programs that we're going to be hosting for in partnership with admirals. And of course, those of you who are looking for good opportunity, to trade fractional stock, both local, international. Of course, the international is now available, and so many other things. You can copy trading on the platforms and all of that. So the event is going to be big, but we're still looking at, but perhaps maybe at the end of the month. So we'll just see how the program are going to be scheduled. But I'm sure that same month too, I think the month of July, the same month we're going to be doing events in Lagos for EVERGREENFFX 1-year anniversary. So in Lagos, we're going to be in Lagos. And of course, we're looking to hold events too for COINW in Port Harcourt, but whenever I come up, we're going to be announcing to us and all that. So just keep connecting, be on the forum, pay attention, and then so that you don't miss out. Everything has to do with information, and right action with the information is very, very important. So that's one of the things. So if there are any other question, then there are no questions. Don't know. Any contributions? I can see Senna in the house. Do I see Dean of FOREX? I thought I saw Dean of FOREX not long. So any question? You have any question? Any contributions? Let me know, and then you can just unmute us to talk to people. Any contributions, word of encouragement for people? And I'm sure it's high time now people settle down to learn, build their wealth rather than those jamboree, because it's not just helping matters. And some of us, I tell friends, I said, if you're at 50 or you're at 45, both, and you are still lying, so I don't know what you want the children to do. I don't know what we want to achieve just to deceiving ourselves, because there are two people you can never deceive: God and yourself. People can deceive you, and perhaps you too can be involved in deceiving people, but I don't know what you benefit from that. So, but you can't deceive yourself and you can't deceive God. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there are no contributions, there are no contributions. Okay, I can see charts. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. CNN, you have anything to say? See.
Good evening, sir. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, sir. So how much do you receive? Those are lots. We didn't see the screenshot. We didn't see the screenshot of those alerts you are sharing.
Nobody give me a lot.
It is well, sir. Thank you very much for all this information you are dishing out on this Sunday evening. So it's kind of interesting that a lot of people are gaining information about what is happening in the financial industry. Sir. And I believe a lot of people have been leaving their own local market, which is Nigeria Stock Exchange. They have been living in, they believe that maybe there is no opportunity there. Since 10 or 12 years ago now that we have the men down, a lot of people run away.
Yes, sir.
But it is not the stock market of 12 years made down now. The stock market is doing well, very, very well. I was discussing with you yesterday. There's a woman that wanted to buy some coin there, which I advise her, don't buy it. And you put this money here in so price, and he followed my advice. And during this bull run for stock market, not crypto, bull run in stock market. So the woman put 2 million and realized 1.6 million profit.
Imagine.
So you can think that maybe there is no profit in stock market. There's a lot of profit in the stock market. You get your dividend, you get your bonuses, and the price appreciation is also there. Even some companies do right issue too, and they make a lot of money, and they are happy. So that you are coming here to enlighten us again on the capital market is a good opportunity, and you do this thing by yourself. And what you need is education, and that is the education our boss is making available for us here. So this thing, I always tell him that if we are running a training on the Nigeria Stock Exchange or SEC level or a CIS, the least amount that we are charging people is 50,000 naira.
Okay.
That you are getting this ship, it's kind of opportunity. And even though what we are telling them there, it is not as deep as this.
Of course.
Here you are seeing chart, you are seeing all this one, you are seeing the fundamental technical information given here. So because it's kind of information that you cannot get anywhere. So we want to thank you again for what you are making available for us on every Sunday. May God Almighty continue to strengthen you, sir. Thank you very much.
Amen, sir. Amen, sir. So everyone, thank you very much for attending. Those of you who are probably new tonight that you've been invited by your friends, thank you for making out your time. And let's help our brothers, let's help our sisters, let's be our brother's keeper, because the information you share out to your friends, your brother, is very important. If you do not do that, then we have much of Ponzi scheme everywhere. Yes, fine, you may say because they are prone to make that, but because they are looking for opportunity. And then if you have good one to share, you are as wicked as the person too who is sharing the Ponzi scheme. Yeah, so the Ponzi scheme can never be stopped. You can't stop them, but you can enlighten your brother, to work on himself and then remove himself from the snare of those fowler. Because I've sat down and looked at it, there's nothing you can do for Ponzi scheme to stop, but you can enlighten people to remove themselves. It's a self-deliverance, but if you have the right information and you don't give to them, how will they remove themselves? Because the economy, some people say, nothing is working. Say things are working. It's just that you're not aware. You do not know. The same crypto now, everybody are shouting things are not working in crypto. But some people have so many farms. I think somebody, maybe, I don't know if he's on call, when he came into crypto last year, and, I think that as it just came, the first thing we're able to do was the ULX farming. And then he's just pouring that money there. And then, so I think later he was trading future, and, he got engrossed with it. Of course, at a point, his account now got liquidated. So when he came back, funny enough, since he did the farming for the ULX, he didn't even log in. He was not even checking. Of course, he would look at it, that one is too slow. And then when he came in and now checked, say, okay, I have to still direct him again on how to go about, what he stake by himself. And funny enough, when he got there, he saw the accrual alone was what he harvested. And he sent me a message, what? He said, CEO, I'm just bouncing now, because it was already rate down because the whole money was liquidated and all of that. I said, that's why I will tell people you have to find what to fall back to. And then he was, what? Because why? He said the farming. So imagine somebody who they have this farming, this taking that, this here, and all of that. At a point, you now need money. You can quickly just go back there and pick out And from there, you'll be removing yourself from those Ponzi schemes. Because there's no, those Ponzi scheme is not what person's attention. It derails you. It won't allow you to learn what matters. You will just find out you are just wasting your time, your effort, your money, and all the like. And of course, your name, your integrity. And then people say it doesn't matter. When you know that it matters, it may be too late. And that's why I tell people, don't lose what money cannot buy. So, all right, thank you very much, everyone. You have a nice rest. Enjoy yourself. See you new week. Bye-bye.